former WFI chief. Now we've been told that after the wrestlers met with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Rakesh Tikait in fact has said that this protest, which was scheduled to take place on the 9th of June, has now been postponed, and all of this happened right after the meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Now, whether this is an indication of intimidation that Rakesh Tikait is talking about, or he's talking about an understanding that the wrestlers really came to after that meeting with the Union Home Minister, is something that we'd have to wait and watch. We'll also try and listen into the reactions, if at all we can play that out for you. We know how this protest, there was a 5-day deadline that was given by the wrestlers after they had gone to Haridwar to go ahead and deposit those Olympic medals into the Ganges. After that, that entire thing was called off after request by several members. There was also the Mahapanchayat, the KAP members who have joined in the protest. We also know that BKU is very much part of the protest, and they in fact had given ample support to the wrestlers, and there was a protest that was planned on the 9th of June. Now, as far as BKU's Rakesh Tikait is concerned, he's mentioning that it was only after the meeting that was held by Union Home Minister, where there was a delegation of the wrestlers that included Sakshi Malik, Bajrang Punia and Vinesh Phogat. They met with the Union Home Minister. After that meeting, this entire protest that was scheduled to take place, it was very much planned on the 9th of June, has now been postponed. What do we make of these statements is something where conjecture is still up. Whether it means there is a calling off of protest, that also is something that is up for deliberations. Remember, this entire saga, when it is about the wrestlers versus the former WFI chief, that continues. Let's listen in first to what Rakesh Tikait has said.
ज्वाइनिंग करना, भाई ज्वाइनिंग तो कर ही रही, नौकरी तो उनकी चली रही है। नौकरी पे जाना आंदोलन से वापसी नहीं होता। ये लाके वो ज्वाइनिंग कर रही है, वे ड्यूटी पे जा रही होगी, तो उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आंदोलन से वापसी होगी। ये तो जरूर हुआ कि बजरंग पुनिया ये सब लोग मिले थे गृह मंत्री से, और ये हमने भी कहा था कि सरकार इनसे बातचीत करे। बातचीत शुरू हुई है, अभी उसके क्या रिजल्ट आए वो नहीं पता, लेकिन 9 तारीख वाला प्रोग्राम जो होगा, अभी इनके कहने से 9 तारीख वाला प्रोग्राम अभी स्थगित करा जाता है जो दिल्ली में था, और जो भी ये डेट देंगे उस पर सब लोग हम इकट्ठे होंगे। कि कोई जानकारी नहीं है।
Let me bring in my colleague Anshul, who's joining us on the broadcast. Anshul, what does one make of this statement by Rakesh Tikait? He does seem to suggest that after the meeting with Union Home Minister of the wrestlers, probably an understanding has been reached, and that's why they've decided to call off the protest on 9th of June, and they will decide as to when they are going to sit in protest next. He also takes up the question of the wrestlers returning to their government jobs. So why has this statement really been made?
So yes, there were reports that on the 9th of June there is going to be a massive rally that is going to be conducted by the Kisan Morcha in the national capital. But yes, the manner in which the meeting happened between the Home Minister and the protesting wrestlers, that has in fact changed this entire story. Now we saw right after the meeting how the wrestlers went back and joined their jobs, which actually meant that no sit-in protest is going to happen urgently. But yes, the wrestlers are still maintaining that they are going to continue with the protest, and this time in the form of satyagrah. They have demanded to the Home Minister, is what we are being told, that Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh should be arrested. But on the other hand, the Home Minister has assured them that the investigation is going on in a very free and fair manner without any sort of pressure that is being built on the investigating agency, and hence the wrestlers needs to remain calm until and unless the investigation ends. So yes, the wrestlers seems to have agreed to this point, and hence they are now planning to take this entire movement forward in a different manner, and not through physical protest or through any sort of through media statements.
Okay. Anshul, there are too many things that are happening in this aspect. On the one hand, we talk about this meeting with Union Home Minister. There is now a statement by BKU's Rakesh Tikait. He's talking about a postponement of the planned 9th June sit-in protest. The wrestlers have resumed their government jobs. We also hear that the minor victim has in fact taken back her complaint. We still do not know what is the truth behind this entire deliberation, whether she's changed or altered her statement, or whether she's taken back her complaint against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh altogether is also something that's being deliberated upon.
Well, definitely, you mentioned it rightly that there are reports that the minor might have taken back her complaint. But yes, whatever statement that she has re-recorded in front of the court, the 164 statement, that statement cannot come to the fore because the first point is that it has been recorded under the POCSO Act, and the second point being that the minor girl's statement has been given to the court in a sealed statement as well. So you see, what sources are telling us that the statements have been re-recorded, but in that statement, has the victim gone ahead and said that none of the entire incident happened, or has she said that the manner in which the first statement was recorded, there are discrepancies in that, and hence new statement has been recorded. So yes, that remains to be seen as to how does the court see this, the re-recording of statements. In the next few weeks, we might get more details upon it. But yes, at this point in time, what sources in the Delhi police is telling us is that the investigation is almost in its last phases. Approximately 137 people have recorded their statements in this entire matter. And in the next few weeks, we can expect the Delhi police to file a final charge sheet if they find any sort of concrete evidence against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. If not, then the Delhi police might also file a final report in this case. But yes, the investigation is still ongoing in this entire matter. In the next few weeks, we can expect the Delhi police to complete their entire investigation and go ahead with the legal procedures.
All right, Anshul, thank you so much for that. So another statement that's been